I'm sorry. I'm afraid there's nothing more we can do for Matthew.
What does that mean?
I can't help your son progress any further. We're out of options here.
Why didn't you tell me that Matthew killed my father? Huh? Why didn't you tell me that?
What are you...
Do not pretend like you don't know.
How did you find out?
I heard you and Destiny talking about it.
That was weeks ago. Why didn't you tell me you knew?
Results will appear in 3 minutes. Okay. Let's get this over with.
Vicky! Gloria, what are you doing here? A small get-well token from the mayor's office. I understand Clint's transplant was a great success.
It seems to be, yes.
What a relief.
Oh, I'll bet it is. Oh, it's okay, I know. I know that you are the reason that his heart attack nearly killed him.
Roxy, listen to me. We'll figure all of this out after Gigi's funeral. I will. I just feel like we need to give Rex some breathing room right now. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ionia. You ready to go to work?
Oh, please. Kissing David Vickers is not exactly work.
Ah, then you won't mind kicking your performance into high gear, huh?
Well, let's say I can't wait.
Yeah. No, don't worry. Everything's under control. No, I didn't expect Sebastian to show up, but it won't be a problem. No, and neither will my relationship with Blair.
Just call me if Jack gets back here.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go find him, Todd.
You all right, Blair? You look horrible.
Shut up, David.
You're missing the peak tanning raise of the day. What's wrong with her?
Our son just took my car.
Sam? How can he drive a stick shift? He's too short.
Jack, you idiot.
All right. That's even worse.
Yeah, no kidding.
What do you want?
I just wanted to
What the hell are you doing here, Jack? You got away with murder. Wasn't that enough?
No charges have been filed against initial suspect Jack Manning, son of Sun publisher Todd Manning.
I have a son. His name is Jack. Except I don't have a son. He has a son named Jack, and a daughter named Star, and an ex-wife named Blair, and a wife named Taya, and a house, and a car, and a newspaper, and a boatload full of money, because that son of a bitch stole my life!
You know, Agent Kent, I'm sorry that I killed you. Because maybe you could have explained to me what the hell is going on. I'm gone for 8 years. I miraculously wake up and some loser has stolen my life. And the thing is, nobody noticed. Not Blair, not Taya, not Star. And who the hell are Sam and Danny? Somebody's got to help me out. Someone's got to help me make sense of this. Victoria Lord, publisher.
I am the reason that man is alive. Why, if I hadn't walked in the middle of his heart attack...
Save it. You know, I always thought your version of events was a little fishy. Echo finally told me what happened.
And Echo is so trustworthy.
Dorian, you left that man on the floor, suffering, dying.
He's all right now.
Yes, he's all right now because it was a miracle he got a transplant.
It's a miracle that man wasn't already in prison for the crimes he committed.
That's your justification?
And for all I know, he may be wishing he was dead because of where he is going to go now.
Also, you're doing. He wouldn't have confessed to anything if he hadn't thought he was dying.
Oh, Vicky, where is that famous moral compass of yours? He should have confessed, because Clint is guilty of every single one of those crimes.
How could you keep a secret like that from me, Danny?
Destiny begged me to. Okay? She begged me to.
Oh, okay. And you just went along with that.
It was really important to her. She and Matthew were just getting together. She didn't want to lose him. God, Destiny's my best friend.
And I'm your boyfriend. So what, Danny? You're gonna choose her over me?
Plus sign means you're pregnant. Please be negative.
What do you mean you're out of options? He's getting better.
He is. I'm sorry if that wasn't clear.
You said you're out of options here.
Yes, Matthew needs to be in a specialized facility.
But he had a seizure.
And it's highly possible he'll have more. They won't all be dangerous or big setbacks.
Well, why can't he be treated here? My God, he's in ICU.
Well, Matthew's condition is no longer in need of intensive care.
Well, then move him to another part of the hospital.
Matthew has moved to a post-acute phase. We need to place him in a long-term rehab facility that specializes in his condition.
Well, where would that be? Do you honestly expect us to send him away from home?
There's a center in Philadelphia. It's one of the best in the country. They have great results with their rehab. And they also do cutting-edge research on improving cognition in head trauma cases. Matthew, he'd be first in line for any new therapies.
That sounds perfect.
And they would be able to help Matthew?
There are no guarantees, but I believe this is the best chance he could get. Now, if this is your decision, we need to move quickly. The sooner Matthew gets in there, the sooner Matthew can start treatment.
So it sounds like we don't have much time to decide.
Well, talk together about it and then get back to me today. If you have any other questions, just page me.
Thank you. What do you think?
I don't think there's really a question, is there? We have to do what's best for Matthew.
I guess the felon doesn't fall far from the tree, huh?
Don't talk about my son, David.
What are you still doing here anyway? Shouldn't you be out tracking the kid before he runs over a basket of puppies?
I can track him.
Oh, you're welcome. Don't mention it. I live to serve. What the hell are you doing here?
What do you think?
My mind's drawn a total blank.
What are you doing here, Jack? I don't want this to be a big deal or anything.
What does that mean?
I just wanted to say, what happened to your mom?
What happened? Like you just watched?
No, that's not what I meant.
My mom walked into a trap that you set up. You made it happen.
I know, I'm sorry. Is that a confession?
I'm a woman, you're a man.
Yeah, I'm a married man who's very much in love with my wife.
Well, I'm not gonna hold that against you.
Look, Dorian's gonna be back here any second. She can't find you here wearing that bikini.
Okay.
Oh, Vicky. If Clint's guilty conscience caused him to confess, then justice was served.
You have absolutely no idea what happened.
Clint locked David up in a Moroccan prison to rot and die. We both know that's true.
So you decided to leave him to die. That's justice for you?
I didn't say that.
Dorian, you are a doctor.
Which is precisely why I saved the man's miserable life. In the end.
In the end.
I gave him an aspirin. I called 911. I monitored his condition.
Yes, after you made sure there was enough damage done that he wouldn't survive.
You should be grateful that I was there and I took care of business. I did it for you, Vicky.
Danny?
It sounds really bad when you say it like that.
So that's not how it is?
No.
What part did I get wrong? Huh? Matthew didn't kill my dad? You didn't keep it a secret with Destiny?
Look, when she first told me, I said I had to tell you.
but you didn't.
Yeah, because Clint Buchanan confessed before I could.
You still could have told me the truth.
Okay, I know. But Destiny was afraid of what you'd do when you found out. And she was right.
What?
Oh, come on. Look at what you did the minute you found out about Matthew.
You know?
She hadn't tried so hard to talk.
He's just fighting what happened.
I know, and that's probably what made things worse. That's probably what sent him into the seizure.
We don't know that. The doctor didn't say that that's what caused it.
Can't believe they threw him out.
He didn't say that either.
I know. Isn't the best place for him.
Exactly. Come on. What is it?
I don't know. I just kept thinking that he got better when they said he couldn't. And I just expected him to keep getting better and better until we took him home.
But we will be bringing him home. It'll just be from Philly and not here. I thought that you wanted him to go.
I do. I just... And I knew we'd have to let go of him pretty soon, but I thought it would be to go to college, you know, to classes and to parties and dates and possibilities. Not to a life we can barely string 2 words together. And we have to leave him alone so he can do that?
No, he won't be alone. Philadelphia is not that far away, Red.
We can go all the time, right?
One of us could be there every day. Matthew will never feel like he's all alone.
It's just so unfair, you know? How many impossible battles does one kid have to fight?
As many as it takes for him to win. And luckily for Matthew, he's just as stubborn as you are. One of these days, soon, we'll be able to walk in there. He'll be sitting up. He's going to be talking, and he's going to be ready to go home.
From your lips.
It'll happen.
Okay, that's it.
Yes, Todd, I got your message. I'm glad you know where Jack is now. Now, can you tell me... Now, listen, it's important to me, all right? When are you gonna let me raise my own son? All right, okay. I'm at Capricorn. You call me when you have my son, all right? And then I want you... You did not just hang up on me.
Should I ask?
What are you doing here?
I just came out to check out the stuff that Sebastian and Star recorded today.
How was it?
I don't know. Guess I was late. They were already gone.
It's probably better off anyway. Son didn't probably want to compete with his father, the genius musician.
Right. Well, I was kind of looking forward to it as my big chance to be a supportive dad. Sure you don't want to tell me what's going on?
Sure.
I do read the papers, Blair. I know that Jack was arrested for that woman's death. That was Shane Marasco's mom, right?
Yep.
So you must be relieved that he was released. Hello? McBain's quote sounded like Todd might have been involved.
You know what, Tomas? I really need to set up tonight.
Right. You need to focus on this. Blair, please, I can see that you're hurting. Why don't you let me help?
Because you can't.
I can listen. You can tell me anything you want.
Really? Now, why would I do that? Because you've been so open and honest with me?
Look, I want to explain.
We're listening, Jack.
This was all a big mistake. None of it should have... Dad, how'd you find me?
GPS on your phone.
You know he's coming here?
This is between me and my son.
No, actually, it isn't. What are you doing here?